Hello, everyone. So I woke up this morning to a series of messages on my phone, on my messages on my normal message, text message, WhatsApp message, email. So the same message, of course. So as in reaching someone on all circles from the same person, a journalist. I'm not going to mention the media house. And so the question they were asking me was that, oh, that Atiku's camp are saying that Peter Obi supporters are the problem, that they are not allowing Peter Obi to be running mate, and that this person was saying that in the course of doing their investigation that my name came up, and they were asking me whether I still stand by what I had said before, that I'm not going to support any ticket that has Peter Obi as the running mate. You understand? I even said I'm gonna work against it. Also, I can't remember whether they put it in that whole this thing. I saw this thing, so I took time. I saw it as when I woke up in the morning. I think it was around afternoon that I replied that particular message. I just took my time. I just didn't want to reply it immediately, not let it be that it's not something out of anger or being impulsive or whatever. But at the end of the day, my response was that for me, I found it weird because the way the journalists, the way the journalists framed the question came from a biased stance. So he's saying, oh, Atiku's supporters are saying Peter Obi supporters are the problem. So you're already biased. This is not an independent kind of investigation or reporting or looking at the issues. And I'm like, no, I'm saying this. You're already coming from a place where it's where you're already biased because you're speaking from an angle of Atiku supporters. Well, why are you not looking at it? As far as I'm concerned, Atiku supporters are the problem, who want the most competent candidate to do running mate for someone. Why is that not on the conversation? And I see this is going on in terms of trying to whip up a lot of things, trying to whip up a lot of a lot of sentiments, and of course they're going media, they're using media, they're using whatever it is that they want to do to put it out there that, oh, Nigerians, so sort of like maybe setting up. I look at it and I might be wrong. But this is how I see it. This is what I'm feeling. I've never said that I'm expert. I'm expert on everything, and I don't come at that. I know everything, but whatever it is that I believe in, I'm going to talk about it passionately. You understand? So if there are things that I don't believe in, I don't talk about them. So this is the thing I always tell people. There are many things I don't talk about. Either I have insufficient knowledge, I don't know much about it. So what I do, I just listen to other people. I learn. So people are like, oh, you always think that you know everything. No, it's not about knowing everything. The thing is that the thing that I know, I'm going to talk about it with passion. I'm not going to be quiet and demure, let me look demure, let me I'm going to say it, and I'm going, because I believe in that thing. I know that particular thing. The one I don't know it, I don't even have an opinion. I don't speak on it. I only learn. I learn from other people. And so for me, what I see is a sort of like setting up Peter Obi, and also setting up his supporters, setting them up so that the people will say that, oh, the reason why a coalition is not working is because of Peter Obi and his supporters. That's what they want. Because everybody is feeling that, oh, if you want to defeat Tinubu, the opposition has to come together. That's the main story that is out there. So they're trying to work, and they're already using the media, trying to work this whole narrative that, oh, in case opposition does a coalition doesn't work, oh, it's Peter Obi and his people, it's his supporters that are not doing this, that are not doing that. That's just what I say. Because why are you coming from that angle? Why are you coming from angle of telling me that, oh, Peter Atiku supporters are saying that Peter Obi supporters are the problem? They are the ones who are not allowing him to go on and do. So I don't get it. So I always tell people, look, 2014, 2015, even though some people they are psychophants, they will never want to agree that things were wrong. They will always compare that era with what has happened and not what happened before. You understand? They will always compare that for them to be able to find something good and say, oh, things worsened. Things worsened doesn't mean that also was not the worst at the time that it happened. And then there was a coalition, and people went for this coalition. The coalition was supposed to be, APC was a coalition of different parties coming together, of different people coming together, that they were going to do certain work. They were going to change change and be better for Nigeria. That was what people went in for. And people believed in that. And there were a lot of people who didn't want the presidential candidate. There were a lot of people, I personally, and I've said this thing several times, right from 2014, I've been saying this thing. Osibajo is the reason that I went for that ticket. Buhari, who had time for Buhari? And at the end of the day, a lot of people didn't believe in Buhari, but they felt, okay, as a coalition, the coalition was going to work together. It was also going to govern together. And that was why people will say, oh, Buhari will focus on the economy, on security, and Osibajo will focus on the economy. And you saw during that whole campaign how Osibajo was really at the forefront there. And then fast forward to after the election happened, what now happened? Osibajo, first of all, was there. Buhari brought in all his people, all his CPC people, messed up the economy, messed up everything. And then now a coalition is happening. You are telling people that, oh, they should put the best again, the best candidate, more competent candidate. Osibajo was more competent than Buhari. You understand? Now you are saying again they should put that as running mate to go after someone, so that when by the time Atiku will not enter, then the people will just be doing their anyhowness over there, and then you have this one will not be by the side. I like a lot of people are like, me, I'm not going to be part of it. Me personally, I've said it and I'm repeating it. I don't know how, whatever. Anybody that's going to go and do your own thing, but I will not support a coalition where Peter Obi is running mate to an Atiku or whatever. Anybody can be Peter Obi's running mate. I don't have any issue with it. You understand? Because I know a running mate and spare tire where they live for house now the same thing. Because you even get when you even have flat tire, the spare tire kukuma day house. It takes a lot of this. So I don't have a problem with there's gonna be a coalition. Let another person be running me. If I think want to be running me to Peter Obi, whether if it's as it is to me, even if it's what do you call it, El-Rufai that wants to be running mate, because I know running mate does not have power as it's, but at the end of the day, I understand the fact that politics is about the good, the bad, and the ugly. You cannot choose. It's not advocacy. You can choose to work with the good. You understand? I over time have always worked with the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't care if you like attack me personally, do anything, as long as there's an issue that we need, our voices are needed, and it's towards building a good Nigeria. I don't care whether me and you are fighting. We work. Is that issue that we need to work on. I know how to work with people across board or whatever, but I'm not gonna sit down and watch a situation whereby the best candidate is made as running mate. Say what's happen, as in articulate for that place. It's okay now. You've tried. You've done running mate, you've done vice president. It's okay. Do this one. Why don't they also say that? Why can't Atiku raise somebody's hand? This is supposed to be the turn of the southern part of the country. Even when he came in, why you thank you for watching.